Canada is in a state of absolute shock this July 2026, as the loonie officially sinks to become the weakest reserve currency in the world, a devastating blow to every Canadian's purchasing power. While Mark Carney scrambles to explain the largest non-pandemic deficit in our nation's history, the reality for retirees is even more staggering, as the government's promise of 500,000 new homes has quietly shrunk to just 26,000. This currency collapse isn't just a headline. It is a direct threat to your retirement, because as the dollar falls, the cost of living skyrockets, making your fixed CPP and OAS payments worth less every single day. But there is a technical twist you need to know. The CRA quietly changed 6 major rules for retirees this July. And if you don't file one specific document, you could be missing out on a significant increase to your CPP or OAS payments that is meant to offset these economic shifts. Many seniors are completely unaware that the CRA actually owes them an average of $2,500 every year after the age of 65, but this money is never sent automatically. Beyond the missing money, there is a ticking time bomb for every retiree turning 71 in 2026. You have exactly until December 31st to make a final RRSP call, and if you miss this deadline, the CRA is legally authorized to take up to half of your account in taxes immediately. This is happening at a time when the corporate exodus is reaching a breaking point, with 112,000 jobs vanishing in just 4 months, and major automakers like GM and Stellantis fleeing Ontario for the United States. Even our big banks like TD and BMO are betting on America while cutting thousands of jobs here at home, leaving the Canadian economy in what many are calling a controlled recession. For those staying, the tax traps are becoming more aggressive. The CRA is now prepared to tax up to 53% of your RRIF on the day you die, unless you implement a specific meltdown strategy. Now, you must also be wary of the GIS trap that is costing retirees up to $13,000 simply because they don't know they qualify or they've earned a small amount over the 2026 limit. We are seeing families lose $200,000 over simple cottage ownership questions, and others signing away their homes via nursing home forms they never should have touched. If you are a single senior earning over the new 2026 threshold, your GIS will disappear entirely, and if you hold the wrong 5 assets outside your TFSA, your OAS will be quietly destroyed by clawbacks. The IRS is also watching any Canadian with U.S. stocks or property more closely than ever this year, adding another layer of complexity to your estate planning. You have until the end of this year to shield your assets before you lose your memory or your spouse passes away, as failing to move 4 specific assets before a spouse's death can result in a 44% tax hit from the CRA. We are even seeing graduates from top universities like Waterloo fleeing to the U.S. in record numbers, with census data revealing over 548,000 Canadians have already left. As Donald Trump continues to post about Canada's recession and labels us the 51st state, the pressure on our internal systems is mounting. You cannot afford to wait for the government to tell you these rules. You must take action by filing the survivor benefit forms before age 65, or Service Canada will pay you $0 forever. This 2026 economic environment is brutal, but by understanding the RRSP meltdown strategies, the probate fixes for Ontario and BC, and the correct month to retire, you can still protect your wealth. Don't let the collapse of the loonie or the Carney deficit steal your retirement. Stay informed, file your forms, and make your move before the December 31st deadline.